you have an existing table, that is, you have a table outside your ArcMap and you want to bring it into your ArcMap to generate points automatically, instead of you digitizing out this point one after the other, because you have those coordinates on the table, you can generate the points automatically. It can also be done that way. What we did here was we created the future class of the point and we generated point. You can also bring in table into your ArcMap environment and convert the coordinates under the table into points. It's a two-way process, from point to coordinate and from coordinate to point. So let's do the other process. Let me quickly show you the data. This is the table here under this place. This particular table is an Excel table. Now this is the table. ArcMap only recognize a CSV file, which means that your table must be saved as a CSV file format before you can open it on your ArcMap. These are the information that is available under the table, but the most relevant things is the latitude and the longitude under this table. But this table was not saved with a CSV format. It was saved with an Excel format. What ArcMap only recognize is a CSV file, and for you to do that, what you simply need to do is to come to the file here, you click on your file and you click on save as. Under the save as, you come to the browse and you click on this save as type. You make sure you select CSV command delimited. That is how to save as a CSV file, and you give it a name, you select the location. So this file now has been saved as CSV, and this is what we're going to be making use of. We can now go back to our ArcMap. Now coming back to the ArcMap, we want to bring in the table into ArcMap. We can either bring it in through the add data, or we use the catalog here to bring in our file. So let me make use of this catalog. You can see this is the one I told you ArcMap does not recognize because it's not saved in CSV. It was saved with Excel file. It's an Excel file format. But when you click on it, when you try to bring it in, you can see could not add specific object, but this is the one ArcMap recognize. When you bring this in now, it has open automatically under this layer that has been opened because ArcMap recognize the save file format, which is on CSV. Now let's check what we have inside the table by opening it. This is the information we have under this table, but what we are particular about is the coordinates. That's the latitude and the longitude, which is on this feed. And for us to do that, you select and right click, you click on display XY data, and you're going to get this interface on the screen. Under this, it says specify the field for the X, Y, and Z coordinates, which means that this particular field now you must define the latitude, the longitude, and the Z. You must define the particular data of your latitude and your longitude. The X is always the longitude, which is this, and the Y is always the latitude, which is this. Then you click OK. You click OK. Now you can see ArcGIS. This is it here. When you come here and click on zoom to layer, now these are the points we just created as events. It's just a temporary file. It cannot be sent, it cannot be moved, it cannot be transferred. For us to make it permanent, we have to export it to a shape file and select where you want to export it to. It usually been exported to a geodatabase. We created a geodatabase the other time. What we simply need to do under this geodatabase that we created, map.geodatabase, that's where we're going to save it. And to get that done, you come back here and you come to this data here. Now you click on export, you select the locations where you want to export to. Under this my home, course, this is it here, mapping. So I'll just select it. You can see save as type. Because it has been moved from shapefile, now it has now been changed to file and personal geodatabase, because this is a geodatabase. If peradventure you are still working on shapefile, you leave it on shapefile, you not remember to change it to geodatabase, it's not going to show. So you now select it, give it a name. Now I'll name it as ArcGIS. I'll select this and I'll click on save. Then I'll click on OK. Then I'll click on yes, because I want it to be exported as a layer. Now we can remove this. We don't really need it again. If you want to remove it, you can remove it. It has been exported as a layer now under the geodatabase. You can change the color, change the symbol, anyhow you want it to be. You can always do it.